Well, hello. Holy cow. We got a lot of folks in here already. All right. So I got the laptop set up in case I need to do any research. So let's see. I see Brian in the chat. I see Adam in the chat. I see Mr. Richard in the chat. I see Jack. Yes, Jack Hockett. He's not Mr. Hockett anymore. He's just Jack. Just Jack. All right. Uh, let's see. Adam says he's out in the garage. And hold up, Mo Butter baby. Adam says he's out in the garage working, waiting to listen. Me and two of his sons. All right. Well, hello, fellas. I am getting my provisions ready so that I don't have to get up. You know, we gotta put the beer in the cozies so I don't have to get up and interrupt the live stream. See, Ricer needs to take notes. Nobody pick from you, okay? And toilet paper. No, sir. I accept cold hard cash. Wait a minute. PayPal and I don't really use Venmo. PayPal and CashApp still work. So, yeah. No problem, Mr. Hockett. Terry, how you doing this evening? All right, let's see who else is here. Did I miss anybody? Nope, Mr. Richards here. Adam's here. Terry's here. And B. No, sir. All right, so, you know, there are some of you guys who obviously have been affected by this pandemic. I can't use the official term because I don't want to be demonetized by YouTube, and I feel, or I've heard, that some folks are getting demonetized. Harold, how are you this evening? What is that? Pine Belt SS? All right. Got a Chevy SS you want to talk about? What's going on, fellas? So just want to say hey, but I'm sure there's some of you guys, and then some of you guys probably can tell me if you have been affected. And I just kind of talked about, or I put the title up, let's talk about canceled events due to a pandemic. Again, can't use the C word because I don't want to get demonetized. Sean, how you doing this evening? Ariana says greetings from the Southwest. Where in the Southwest? That's a big, big space. Brother Bear says, hey, everybody. Harold, we are in fact doing well. Andrew, hey to you. Texas barbecue guy. I will not. Not at all. Just not going there. Easy Bake. What up? What up? Sean, how you doing this evening? What's good with you? Oh man, my eye is twitching. I feel it. Vegas, James. All right. My eye is twitching. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe it's just me and I'm going crazy. All right. So, I think I told you guys last week that for the next 3 weekends, I had events. And nothing real crazy. So last weekend I had an event to do. Ended up doing 2 briskets. All right. One brisket went to a friend of mine, and one brisket went to someone who I have. No, sir, I won't get me on that one. Be not enough, but. One went to a customer who has become a friend because I've known him for 5 years now, basically. And he was the first person, this guy who ordered the brisket, he was the first person to order a whole brisket from me, and I took it to him for a hotel party he was having. So, oddly enough, he got a brisket. He got the brisket for Sunday, okay? And he got the brisket for Sunday. And he calls me on Monday afternoon, and he's like, yo, we got a problem. And I'm like, yo, I pop up from my seat. I'm sitting, editing, working on the video. I pop up, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? What happened? Like, let me know if if I need to bring you some money or a refund, or like somebody dropped the pan. Like, tell me what's up. He was like, yo, there's no way that brisket, you gotta stop making them briskets so damn good. He was like, yo, I need another one. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, when do you need it? He's like, yo, I need it tonight if I can get it. I'm like, bro, I can't get you a brisket tonight. I said, I can get you one tomorrow. So he's like, all right, all right, all right. I said, well, hold on. Let me make sure I can get a brisket first before I tell you I can get one for you. And yeah, so I went out Restaurant Depot, got the brisket. Then this coming weekend, I have a order for 2 briskets for the same lady. So I said, you know what? And I was talking to my wife before I left out, and I said, hey, you think I should get the briskets for this weekend while I'm going to Restaurant Depot, today, Monday afternoon? And she's like, yeah, probably be a good idea. Then it'll limit your exposure. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. So I picked up 3 briskets, while I was at the Restaurant Depot. Came home, put one of the briskets on the steel drum, cooked it, took it to him, no problem. Let's see. Let's catch up with everybody. James says, what's up? Dirty Bones Barbecue. John, how you doing this evening? Mr. Hawkins says, Jack says, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. John Larson says, hey now. Did I miss Jay? Oh, there he is. Lucky number 7. Jay, I didn't see you come in. What up? What up with you, man? So I took him to brisket. I cooked the brisket, took him to brisket Tuesday afternoon. Cooked overnight. Got up early in the morning before I went to work, and sliced the brisket up, put it in the refrigerator. When I got home, I'm like, hey, man, where are you? He said he was doing one thing, so I just took it to his wife at his house. So I dropped it off. But I picked up the second brisket, the other 2 briskets for the cook I had for Saturday. And then Tuesday afternoon, I get a text message from the lady who's having the event, and she says, guess what? Guess what she says? So somebody, take a moment, guess what she says? While I, drown my sorrows. So like I said, I picked up the brisket that I needed. And then I took it upon myself to pick up the other 2 briskets ahead of time because I didn't need them until Friday night, right? So I picked them up while I was at the Restaurant Depot Monday afternoon. And like I said, on Tuesday afternoon, I get a text message, and the text message says, what do you guys think it says? So B says he said cancel. Brother Bear says cancel. Any other guesses? Now, mind you, this order was for 2 briskets. All right. Anybody else? It's even funnier. I have Kool-Aid on my finger. So as I talk tonight, you probably will see that. So it's Kool-Aid on my finger. I just made Kool-Aid not too long ago. So Sean says, when you pick them up early, do you put them in the freezer? No. If the cryovac pack is fine, a week in the refrigerator is not going to kill them. But I have and will and do freeze briskets on occasion. The last 2 or 3 briskets that I've cooked have been not from frozen, but they have been frozen briskets that I thawed out and cooked. All right, so what's even funnier now that I think about it, late last week I got a text message from her, and she told me, actually early last week, she told me she was only going to need one of the 2. And then towards the end of last week, she found out that I was going to be doing brisket for this event. Howdy, Meegs. How you doing this evening? Well, Pine Belt says they need another one. No, that wasn't it either. But so she texted me early last week saying, hey, we're only going to need 1 brisket. I'm like, okay, fine. And then she texted me late last week and she says, hey, my aunt found out that you're going to be doing brisket, and she told me I better make sure she gets her own brisket. So I need 2 again. Like, all right, so the original order was for 2. Then she knocked it down to 1. Then she read back up to 2. So I got her 2 briskets, right? So then she hit me up on Tuesday and she says, hey, with everything going on, we're going to scale back the party. And now I only need one brisket again. And I'm like, nah, you know, she's like, and she said, if you have it already, I only need to get one brisket. If you haven't gotten the brisket yet, then please don't get the brisket, you know, because I only need, you know, we're not going to have a big event. I said, well, unfortunately, I got the brisket already. I said, I actually got both. I said, but what I can do for you is I can put one in the freezer for once this blows over, and you have your next event, and, you know, I'll have one ready, and I'll cook one for you so you have something on Saturday, since, you know, yeah. But the good thing is, the brisket that I put in a freezer, I'll be able to use it for next weekend's event. And, you know, we'll just take it from there. As far as canceled events, I haven't had anything canceled yet. I have had things scaled back some. Of course, just like this event that I'm having on Saturday that's been scaled back. Actually, take that back. I was supposed to be cooking for it's called the Baltimore Blend Battle. What's up, Kent? How you doing this evening? The Baltimore Blend Battle. DJs, mix, scratch, turntables, live audience, whatever. Smoking Bears, what's going on, man? Getting ready to work? All right, getting ready for work. Well, have a good evening at work, sir. So that event actually was next weekend, and that one has been canceled. So the whole thing was I was supposed to be selling food there, and that one got canceled. Russell says hi. All right, well, tell Russell that I want to hear him. I want to see him say hi, not give word through you. Let's see. If there's brisket, I'll be there. Come hell or high water. Peak says, well, trust me. That's what I thought too. And she orders briskets from me rather regularly. She is I don't know. She orders briskets at least 2, maybe 3 times a year. When I went to the liquor store, the beer liquor store, I saw these lemon cream cookies. They just called my name. And I said, sure, I got you. I will take you home and devour you one at a time. So, I approve. Big Steve, what's up, man? Holy cow. 41 folks watching in, and I have 14 thumbs up. Can we get that number up over like 25? Troy, let's see. Troy says, sup, Dash, and everyone. Hope you're all doing okay. Hang tough. We're all in this together. That is for sure. I watched a video today of a guy who is in Italy currently, and it was very interesting because he says, you know, most people think that this is only going to affect those people who are older. And he said it's not just those people who are older who are dying. He's like, you know, he's had people who are younger, but are immunocompromised, and they are susceptible, and we shouldn't take this lightly. And I agree. Bears and cookies, breakfast of champions. Yeah, daggone right. Look. Yeah, man. I actually haven't had beer in a while. I don't know why. I haven't had beer in like 2 or 3 weeks. Just haven't bought any. Brandon, what's going on, man? Is it only in the restaurant? Oh. Whew. Yeah, Brandon. So are you, Brandon, are you doing, I know in Maryland they have stopped people from coming in and sitting down at restaurants. So are you able to cook and provide food for like delivery, pickup, and like carry out type service? Or have they shut you down pretty much completely? I'm lucky I'm still working and going to be working through this. All right, well, Jay, best of luck, man, but definitely be careful because I know you're out there driving and exposed to various people. Wow. You guys see that? Rich from Renew says right now his ex-wife and her mom have it. Mm. Don't wish that upon anybody, man. You know, not many long hair biz to do as people minds are elsewhere. Yeah, me exact. Definitely understand that one. Well, Rich, I'm sure, I'm hoping you're. Kent Russell says he's busy with City Girl. Say no more. Wanted the beard update though. Oh darn, you know what? I was supposed to use the hot brush and pick it out or make it look straight, straighten it out because I didn't straighten it this morning. But let's see here. We'll pick it out. I just got it trimmed on Sunday. So it is looking rather tapered. Again, had I straightened it out, I probably could go get the beard brush and straighten it out. Maybe in the second hour. If Russell comes in here, I'll go get the beard brush and I'll straighten it out live for you guys. Lou, how you doing this evening? He says, I hope all is well. Thanks for streaming and keeping things somewhat normal in this crazy time. Excuse me. You know, Lou, I was thinking about that this morning. And to be completely honest, if I am forced to work from home, I will probably be doing more live streams during the day because I know there are a lot of people who want to join in on live streams that can't necessarily always join in on a Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see if it comes to that, and if I am bored enough, let's put it that way. Yeah. So let's see. B says, well, Italy has their own set of problems. They have direct flights from Wuhan to North Italy, where the Chinese own all the factories. Winnie, yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna meet the blood levels of THC blood levels of whichever gang. Jay is so funny. Yes, we can provide food. Customers just can't dine in. All right, well, Brandon, that at least hopefully will help. I mean, as opposed to being shut down completely. But I'm sure it has probably driven down, down your business, and you're not nearly as busy as you probably want to be. Let's put it that way. Meeks, yep, same thing here in Maryland. So far, last week the governor closed schools. Last Thursday, the governor closed schools in Maryland for 2 weeks, starting on Monday. So today has been day 3 of the kids being in the house, and they're dealing with it. Their teachers have been sending them emails and giving them assignments and things like that. The what is it? The principal, actually, this is so cute. She is reading a chapter book for like the elementary school kids via Facebook. She's posting up a video a night and reading a chapter to them every night, basically as a good night story type thing. I think that is dope. That is dope. Yeah, so Meeks, same thing here. No, so they closed the bars. So they closed bars, gyms, movie theaters, restaurants are only for carry out, takeaway, and delivery orders. And there's something else I'm forgetting that they closed too. Maybe that's it. Yeah. X feels fine. Her mom not so much. Well, Rich, sorry to hear that, man. Bella Bruce, sup, Dad's been watching local competitions getting canceled every day. Signed up for 2 in mid-May. A lot of time, love, and money wrapped up. I hope this blows by fast. Well, Bella, you know what's so funny? My wife actually just asked me about an SCA event that's supposed to be happening either late this month or early next month. And she says, are you still doing that competition? I said, I haven't put the money up yet. And I haven't heard whether or not it's still on or if it's canceled. But I think I might actually have catering events those same days. Oh, all right. Well, no, it's fine. What's up, James? We got James in the house from Aim'em and Claim'em Smokers. If you don't know, please check out the brother James. He was one of the folks that I met when I went down to Texas in Austin, and he was surprised. He was genuinely surprised when he saw me. That bear's making me thirsty. Well, go get you one. Go get you some of that. Terry says I can't get any cooks. Well, dude, you know what? You continue to cook for your family, take some pictures, post them on Instagram, and as people see it and as people run out of things to do and they get tired of eating stuff in their own homes, guess who they'll contact? All right, I'm telling you, just keep cooking, keep doing what you're doing, keep chugging along, and yeah. Oh, Rich says they're governor closed school for a month. I might close it for the rest of the year. Fantasy Barbecue says, "Hey yo, I love when you guys pop in a room with enthusiasm. That is awesome." Huh. Though, can we get the likes up? We still don't have 25 likes, and there's been over 40 of you guys here. Bars and such as well. Liquor store still open. Yes. Where I went to, so I saw, don't know how true it is or not, but I saw in Pennsylvania the liquor stores, because they're state owned or state operated. Uh, the state stores, as they call them, the state liquor stores, were closed. But apparently, that might not be like true, because I saw someone yesterday do a live stream on Facebook, and he was saying specifically, "Yo, the state store down here on wherever he was in the intersection in Philadelphia, he's like, it's still open. So if y'all need something," he's like, "hurry up and let me know, or come on down here and get it yourself." So that might have been a rumor. I just picked up gas. I paid yesterday for fuel, diesel fuel. I got it for $2.19 a gallon. Regular gasoline, and this is at a Sam's in Glen Burnie, was 184, I think. And I just paid $1.75 by using some, the supermarket credits to get fuel get gas from the station. I got 5 gallons of gasoline in a gas can for my little generator if I need to use it for something, and put 15 gallons in my wife's van. So yeah. Jay says gas is still $3.49 in Cali. Yes. It is. It is Dash. It is Dash. They close all dining for the state. Yes, all just take out. Hog says we just chilling in Middle Georgia. Golly, $1.20 in Oklahoma. It's gonna be under 99 cents. But the prices of gasoline has nothing to do with the coronavirus. That is actually Russia beefing with, what is it, Iran or Iraq? I guess Iraq. And yeah. Terry says this pandemic is everyone scared there. Yeah, well, I mean, I won't say I'm scared, but I am. I mean, the proof is in the fact that you can see how the progression happened, and what happened in China, and in what happened in Italy, and in what happened in Iran. So, I mean, this is nothing to sneeze at, nothing to talk about, bro. Mark, I don't agree, man. I don't agree. I think that the smart thing to do is take heed, take caution, be prepared, and not take this lightly, because those people who take this lightly could get sicker than they anticipate. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it could take you out. Hulk said, "This is why I keep my deep freezer full." You know what? Sometimes, not everybody has it to be able to do that. What if you were going to be getting a half cow slaughtered in another 2 weeks, and you're 2 weeks from getting that half cow? I mean, it's not luck of the draw, but times is times. B says $1.69 near his house. Terry, where are you? Terry says gas is $2.09 there. I got my pint of Crown, sipping slowly. Well, James, I'll drink to that. Salute. Running low nines. Man, we chilling. Got a couple beers laid out here. We got one down. Yeah. Californians don't want to hear how cheap your gas is. Well, we from the rest of the country don't care about your nice weather. How about them apples? All right. So we can talk about how low gas is if you can talk about how nice the weather is. Mm. All right. Andre says, Phil, you had a reduction in 2 events this weekend. I'm going to stock up on whiskey, Sprite, and chew. I have everything else covered. Well, awesome. Oh, Terry, you're out there with Kent in Iowa. Living on the river and having lots of fat squirrels around also helps for a good meal. Helps when the grocery stores are empty. Speaking of grocery stores being empty, I won't say that I didn't believe it. I will say that it was more of a realization. I went into the Giant, the local market, on my way home this afternoon. My wife sent me a text message and she says, can you stop at the market and get some orange juice, some Kool-Aid, some almond milk, and there was one other thing she wanted. Oh, and some tea to make, like iced tea for the kids. Since they're doing nothing but drinking juice in the house, and my wife's like, I really want some orange juice because every now and again she wants some orange juice. We don't keep orange juice in the house. And I walk in, and I think I'm going to go back. I want to go back and actually film a video. They're up and down the aisles. Every aisle, there's a hole in the aisle. Every aisle, there's one thing that everything is gone. The tuna is gone. There's nothing. There was nothing in the bread aisle completely. The milk case was darn near barren. When I went in the Giant last Friday, was it last Friday? And I went in there to pick up there was no milk. None in there. Trying to think what else was barren. The meat cases were darn near empty, except for more expensive cuts. Like all of the cheaper cuts, the ground meats, the cheap cuts, the chicken, gone. All of it gone. The entire toilet paper aisle was barren. You see tumbleweeds running through the aisle. The vegetables, the frozen vegetables, gone, decimated. Those like dollar quick meals, those quick sides, completely wiped out. Pasta, probably 3/4 of the way done. Flour, sugar, all of it, not wiped out, but very low. And I was talking to someone in the meat department, or excuse me, seafood department, and he was like, it's not like we don't get in trucks or we're not getting in trucks. He's like, as soon as it goes out, people come in and snatch it all up. So, yeah. Let's see. Brian says, while everyone's worried about toilet paper, I had a pallet of 556 delivered. Yeah, well, I stocked up. I got a couple hundred rounds of 9 and 45. Idaho gas is $2.65. Dang, I gotta get a beer now. Well, get one. Number 2, down. All right. That's what's up. Rich says he's drinking on a 12-year-old scotch. All right. I saw gas $1.99 here today. Well, Lou lives in New Jersey. Lou, gas in New Jersey is always low compared to, yeah. Oh, all right, Kent, I didn't know that. Well, Lou calling me this every time. Notice all vegan food is still there. You know what's so funny? I did notice that, and I was about to take a picture of it to say that they can't even give it away. Derek Adams, he says, "What's up from Alabama?" Nothing much. Thank you, sir, for joining us this evening. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Come April 1st, I'll see people returning stuff. I don't know, man. Kerry says we couldn't find any salmon. Well, there was salmon in the meat case. There was Atlantic and Pacific salmon Jack. Just to throw that out there. There were both Atlantic and Pacific salmon. Joyce says hard to find any meat there. I didn't have a hard time finding meat at the restaurant depot the other day. Now it was slightly picked over, but they had plenty of stuff. It seems like a lot of people have been bought up all of the chicken. The chicken normally is sitting at like a case, or excuse me, a pallet or a pallet and a half. It was down to about a half a pallet, and it was packed. It's been crazy busy in there. People were fearful. Running low 9 says, and rightfully so. I would be fearful as well. Fresh produce in general is plenty. Wait. Produce in general is plentiful at the stores, I guess. Meek says he's gonna buy a few pounds of potatoes. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Running low 9s, plentiful in. I agree. And the whole thing is the uncertainty is what is driving a lot of the paranoia, if you will. I hate to call it paranoia, but the apprehension, because the not knowing is worse than probably anything. But I think we as a community, as barbecue community, as connected as we are, of course, if something comes up, if something happens, and if one of us can do something for someone else, all you got to do is post something up, and I think we'll all help each other. At least I hope we would all help each other. Jay says I still got that London broil on some other stuff. I was going to barbecue. The rain actually stopped me from cooking, so he's good. That's what's up. Gas in Chicago, excuse me, is hovering around $2.10 a gallon. Oh, I have a never-ending supply of everything. James, man, if enough people go in there, shoot. Johnny Maggs, how you doing this evening, sir? We did find hamburger for $1.99 a pound. That's what's up, Terry. I wish I could be so lucky to find hamburger for that inexpensive. But you know what? I'll be completely honest. My wife gets she gets Hello Fresh, not Hello Fresh, Butcher Box delivered, and we get like 2 pounds of ground beef delivered every time she gets a box, which I think is every month. If it's not every month, she might be on an every other month plan, and we get 2 pounds of it. It's not that much, but right now I told you guys, I guess this is week 3, week 2, week 3, week 3. I've been only doing seafood, so pescatarian. So yeah, about that. Troy says, I feel you, Jay. I was going to grill steaks Monday, but it rained all day. Man, that is the worst. That's why you need to get your grills or your smokers underneath something covered. You guys have seen me cook in the snow, in the rain. Yeah. Sorry. Then we got Kent and Johnny Maggs like, Maggs, dodge. They're going to start running across the field because ding, 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 ding. Meat market here raised leg quarters to $9. Oh, man, I hate hearing about stuff like this. Speaking of gouging, you guys hear about that dude that was in Tennessee who bought 17,000 like hand sanitizers and other stuff like that? I think they arrested him. Pretty sure I read or heard that they arrested him for price gouging. Fantasy Barbecue says, we are family. We can talk about anything. It helps heal some people. This is a good thing. Yes. We love it. You do. Almost together. Almost. Ding, 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 ding. And then they're like big hugs. Oh, John, Mags, Dutch, Mags. Running low 9s. You might be right. You have a point there, but there have been times when our snow is worse than Chicago snow, because you guys have Like, sorry, lake effect snow. So you'll get a bunch of snow, but it's light, fluffy, powdery snow. Where here, when it snows, we can get 5 or 6 inches of snow, and it'd be like so heavy and dense that it's crazy, and you can't do anything in it. Like, it's too heavy to move, it's too heavy to walk in. Yeah. Fantasy says, I'll get wet. He doesn't give a. Grumpus. Yo, how you doing this evening, sir? How's everybody? He says, hey, all. So Adam, yes or no? Bessie is, and you probably do better checking out some of the older videos and just look back. Um, I have meant, or I have been meaning to put a playlist of just of just the videos of me using Bessie. But what I have in there is a 6-inch exhaust, 6-inch pipe to a 90, and then there's a 4-foot section of black. What is it called? It's like stovepipe, I think, like a black stovepipe, and that goes out the window. So you can't really see because the way the camera and all of that, you can't really see behind it. There's like a little bit of brick, and then out behind Bessie there is a window that is like bricked up. Ours is accompanied by something called the Hawk. Yo, I know all about the Hawk, yo. The Hawk be out. Oh yeah, I know all about the Hawk. Man, you know, in Philly we call it the Hawk too. All right. So yo, you get outside and you gotta be like this. Yo, the Hawk is out this morning. You get on the bus and you be like, oh, yo, the Hawk out. Yo, who let the Hawk out this morning? Yo, it's cold out. uh Dale says he's refurbishing his smoker. All right. Being forced to donate to charity. Yeah, Terry, I saw that, but I also thought he was being indicted on some sort of charges for price gouging. We hit air temp of minus 27 last year, wind chill minus 56. Yo, and hence the reason I don't live in Chicago. I didn't hear that he was arrested. He was forced to donate his product because no one would let him advertise because of price gouging. So yeah, I saw he was banned, or he was disallowed to sell on eBay and Amazon, and then he was shamed into donating the stuff to charity. He wasn't. It wasn't voluntary. He wasn't forced. Uh, Vicky has been unused. Yes, well, fantasy barbecue. So the whole thing is, I use the smokers on a needed basis, and I think I have used Vicky once or twice, and just haven't done a cook on Vicky, or excuse me, haven't done a video on that cook. There have been times when I do cook aside from when I post videos. I swear, but since I put the drum back on the side of the house, I've been using the drum just because of the convenience of it being right here. Terry says he should be arrested. That's insane. I agree. But you know what? Free enterprise. But I think he took it to a whole nother level, like to an extreme that was just like ridiculous. Because there's no way. I think he was charging like $40 to $80 per like regular bottle of hand sanitizer. Speaking of which, while I was at the market today, I got 2 of these. And it was hilarious because they were the last 2 on the shelf. And I picked them up. Not that I need them, but I think it's one of those things. If people see hand sanitizer, they're more likely to use hand sanitizer. Now, I'm a firmer believer in washing your damn hands. I wash my hands 10 times a day. And that's, because of the food service stuff. I wash my hands a lot. But I'm hoping to be able to get my kids into a habit of washing their hands. And They go outside, and even when they go outside to play basketball in the backyard, they come inside. Yo, don't go in the refrigerator without washing your hands. So, yeah. Let's see. Red Low 9 says, do any of you guys own a Shirley Fab? If so, and if you don't mind, what was your experience like? So, Running Low 9s, I don't know anyone that owns one aside from Mo Kason. I know John Greneau. I don't know if he's here on the live stream. If you are here, John, let yourself be known. But I know he has one on order. And what's crazy is I think he was like 18 months out when he placed his order. And I think the waiting list has just gotten longer. I think it's closer to 2 years now at this point. Mm. Sheldon, I'm good, man. Did you get your shirt, Sheldon? Hopefully you understood why I sent you the shirt that I sent you. Grumpus, you know what? I don't. Grumpus is whose number? Someone charging that much, or someone paying that much? It's one of those things, man. Supply and demand. I won't. I won't fault the person who's buying it because they need it. If they didn't need it, then they wouldn't be buying it. I think it's one of those things where it's just, I won't say human nature, but it's human decency that you don't want to really take advantage of that. Now, it's one of those things I think, and this could be something that's misquoted or anything like that, but P.T. Barnum said, a fool and his money are soon parted. I don't know whether or not P.T. Barnum actually said that or if I'm remembering that incorrectly. Someone can look that up. Yeah. Excuse me. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and that goes for both parties. Unfortunately, at some point you still need to be a human. I guess Brian says his Planet School had a Shirley. It was pretty dope. All right. Runner Lord 9 says he just got in line. He's hoping I don't regret the purchase. Sheldon, you ordered a shirt, right? I sent out the shirt earlier this week. Oh. Wait. There's 2 Sheldon shorts here? No way. How is that possible? Did you just change your picture or something? Profile picture? Man, I haven't drunk that much. Fantasy says, how many smokers do you have now? My wife is getting mad and is saying no more at 7. Between smokers and grills, so let's say I won't say utensils, but the things that cook in all told, I think I counted, I was at like 15 or so. I mean, smokers ain't nothing but a number. So did you get the shirt or did you not get the shirt? Because I sent it out. I'll set a pump and a sprayer next to the job before I go buy from a scalper. Shoot, Grumpus, it's so funny. I guess the Filipinos use almost like a bidet, but it's not a bidet; it's a cup that you use. Um, and I've seen a couple people post it talking about who needs TP when you have a taboo. It's like TABOO. Um, I'm like, I don't know what it is. Don't, yeah. Man, that shirt was supposed to be delivered like Saturday. You did order a shirt, right? Oh man, maybe it's sitting in my PO box. I haven't gone to the PO box. Maybe there was a problem or someone just took it. That's some bull, man. I gotta dig up the receipt because I have a tracking number. So, beer mission complete. Well, Jay, I'll drink to that, sir. Let's see. I bought it last weekend. I had 4 already. Order. Jeff, out of order. What's going on? Yeah, you sent it to the New York. Yeah, dude, man. That's the address you gave me. I think it was Brooklyn address. Or that's the address that was on where you ordered it. Man, Sheldon, don't do that to me. Oh, let's see. Just got the AutoZone. Guess it's those blue automatic tiles. People aren't thinking. You know, it's so funny. I saw one of my friends posted, "Time shift, buenas noches." Sheldon, we're gonna fight, man. Trying to make me think I'm crazy. I busted my hump last week to get that shirt out to you in the mail. I sent it out one Thursday afternoon. And you tell me, oh man, I ain't got it. Come on, man. John from 4J's Barbecue. Speaking of 4J, we're on beer number 4. Hey, Rich, I won't tell if you won't tell. It's way better to ask for forgiveness than it is permission. Hey, Chef, hold on. Chef, I saw you pop in earlier. And I didn't say hi. I was occupied. But just Miller Lite tonight. I'm supposed to be fasting, and I'm sitting here eating cookies and drinking beer. Well, John, you at work right now? Sorry. Yeah. Well, Chef, man, I'm waiting for the next video. How things over there are for you? What's the situation like? Have they closed down your restaurant or made people not dine in? No worries, man, Sheldon. No worries. Greg Velasquez, how you doing this evening? John says, I'm going to go home and drink vodka. Well, you can do anything you want on your last day. That's what my manager tells me all the time. Anytime I start talking crazy, he's like, go ahead. You can do anything you want on your last day. Zack Attack, how you doing this evening? I'm out for the night. Drink up and sleep well. I sure will, Meeks. Thank you very much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. All right. Dale says he pressure washed his smoker and he's now sanding the surface rust with his angle grinder. Nice. Chef says not much has changed. All visas are suspended, so no one can fly in. Well, that's got to be a good thing. Anybody refrigerated screaming kids go to school? Yeah. John, my refrigerator is screaming kids go to school. You know what I need to do? I need to set up. I think I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. Set up a GoPro somewhere in the kitchen to just record all of the in and out of the refrigerator and in and out of the kitchen that happens. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to set it up, where I'm going to put it. But that'll be pretty funny. I'm going to set it up and then set up a battery pack too, so it'll record, and just set it on time lapse and let it go. Where am I going to put it though? I think up in one of the corners, and I'll point it down. Nice. He said he bought it on Let Go for $300. What is it, Dale? What is it that you have? Grumpus. So I had an event that I was supposed to be cooking at next weekend. On site selling food. That event has been canceled. So technically, it wasn't really a cancellation because it wasn't really an event. I was just supposed to be vending. But this weekend coming up, this weekend, the event that I'm going to be doing, the original order was for 2 briskets, and now it's just been reduced to 1. So, I mean, there have been some reductions. Yeah. Well, chef, you know what? I can always edit that part out if that happens. And I thought about that, but you know, that'll keep them on their toes. Now, won't it? Like I said, I just got to figure out where I'm going to put the camera, because it's got to be inconspicuous so they don't know that the camera is there, and they just act like all is normal. Jones says just lost. I'm like, you just lost a $2,500 gig, man. Whew. Let me just tell you, had this happened 2 months ago, I would not have had that footage and the event to talk about, that 400 person event. I would not, because there's no way that event would have happened. No way. And that event, that was my biggest event that I've done to date. And yeah, yeah. The customer paint tank offset. The guy just didn't want to see it deteriorate in his backyard with all the rain. Well, that's what's up, Dale. $300. Man, supposed to cook this weekend, but people limit saying boom, 10 around 15 people. Yeah, John. I mean, the good thing is she didn't cancel. And the other good thing is because I and you weren't here for this, but I talked about it earlier in the live stream. I did a brisket. I cooked 2 briskets on Sunday. One went to a friend of mine, and one went to a customer who's become a friend because I've known him now for 5 years. So when I went to, because I had one brisket here already in the house, and the second brisket, the briskets for Sunday, had those here. The briskets so after the event on Sunday, I got a call Monday afternoon from one of the guys who ordered a brisket, and he was like, yo, I need another one, like, tonight. I'm like, I can't get you one tonight, but I'll go to the restaurant store. If I can get a brisket, gosh, I'm like dying here. If I can get a brisket, I will cook the brisket for you, and I have it for you tomorrow afternoon. He's like, okay. I said, well, while I was at the store, I was talking to my wife before I left, and I'm like, you think I should get the other 2 briskets, now? She's like, yeah, limit your exposure, blah, blah, blah. So I'm cool. I go in, I leave out with 3 briskets. 1 brisket for the guy, I cooked on Monday night, took it to him Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, I get a call from the lady, or a text message from the lady who is having the event this weekend. She says, hey, we're reducing the amount of people that are going to be here, and we only need 1 brisket. If you haven't bought it already, don't get it. I'm like, I already bought it. I already bought both of them. I'll cook one for you. I'll put the other one in the freezer. So she's like, okay, cool. Thanks. Now, with that being said, next weekend, I have an order for a whole brisket for a lady who's taking it to I don't know if it's a bridal shower or if it's a baby shower or what, but she's taking it to a shower. And we'll see what happens between now and next week. Zach says I have an 8-pack Charmin. I'm willing to trade it for an offset. Maybe I should take a picture of some of the toilet paper I have and say looking for, smokers. Mm. Shycom? Boa noite. Obrigado. Zach, I think I will take a picture of some toilet paper and and state that I'm willing to trade for smokers. Chef, don't be in disbelief, man. Yo, it's real. It's real. Like I was talking about it earlier. No bread, no toilet paper, no meats in the market. Uh, Frozen foods are very low. Pasta aisle was decimated. Bread, flour, sugar, decimated. Cooking oil. I've never seen so little cooking oil in the store in my life. Fantasy says, what could you possibly want? Shout out to you too. Uh I don't know, man. There's Zach says it's the super mega pack, the ultra strong. You know the good stuff. The good stuff. Yo, I it's funny is, I get Charmin too. The Sam's Club special Charmin. And yeah, dude, I'm definitely snatching that idea. I'm gonna take some pictures. Like, yo, this could be yours for trade, smokers. Let's see, fantasy barbecue, man. I don't know, man. Show me what you got. Rich says 35 people watching, only 15 likes. I see 37 likes. So yeah, if you could get the likes up on, so Rich can see higher than 15, that'd be great. Zach says I was gonna fill my gun safe with with it and take a pic for a bean. Do that. That would be interesting. Dale says try Aldi. It has everything. All right. I got 10 packs of Past for $10 at Acme. Noob, what's going on? Did I hear last week? Is Dicky? Yeah, I know. I still have to edit tomorrow's video. So, the video that I posted on Tuesday, of course, it was chicken, it was brisket, it was pork, it was ribs. So of course I had to cut up the chicken, I had to cut up the brisket, and I had to cut up the pork shoulder. Well, I actually filmed me cutting up those three things. Now you guys can actually uh, tell me what you want to do. Okay. Should I film a video, like a piece of video of like an intro that says, hey, this is from that event and I probably will do that. This is from an event last week, and then do a voiceover talking about what I did for each of those things. Hey, I'm cutting up the chicken. Hey, this is how I slice up a brisket. I slice it, cut it up, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. And hey, this is me pulling pulled pork, or should I just let them run? It's 3 sections, 3 different pieces, and they're in time lapsed of me doing the work to get the food prepped. Gosh, you guys tell me, what should I do? Now, this is doing my first beef ribs tomorrow. Looking forward to the challenge. Well, yeah, buddy. All right. I tell you what, do not take the membrane off of the back of those ribs if you haven't already, because if you do, the rib meat will, or the bones will fall completely out of the rib meat. Grumpus says, don't forget to get a few extra provisions for your pets. Luckily enough, so I bought some food for my cat, and I only have one cat. Luckily, I bought some food for my cat and a while ago, and it was a different food. And then I was able to find the food that she likes, so I bought that. So we have two like 25-pound bags of food. Sheldon says pasta. Dicky, all right. I'll try to remember. So Sheldon says, yeah, 10 packs of pasta. It's funny. He wrote pasta, then he tried to write 10 packs of pasta again for $10. Yeah, those dollar packs of pasta, yeah, but they were all gone. I guess mine didn't want to update after mine. Well, nothing, you know. So it's all right, Rich. You know, I understand. That's a ton of meat. It was not, dude. Noob, it really wasn't. Dickie, it really wasn't. That was like a medium cook, and that was 2 events. I have definitely done more. Oh, we got Josh. Sorry, we're late. How are you? Hello, everyone. We got the cooking cop and babe. Well, I'm good, sir. No need to apologize for being late. I know it is early over there on the West Coast or out west. So yeah, let's see. I don't want to wipe, so no problem here. Barbecue for sale. JK. JK. Adam says, yes, need that instructional video. Tell the temps, times, all of that. See, Adam, I know you're still rather new to my videos. In case you didn't know, I don't talk times and or temperatures. In case you haven't realized that yet, I don't ever talk times or temperatures for the most part. Every now and again, I get kind of caught up in the cook or in the moment, and I'm like, yeah, you know, this thing, I pulled it off at this. Or, hey, these chicken, you know, thighs, I'm going to pull off at this. That's more common wisdom. But I definitely do not tell the finished temperatures I'm looking for on my briskets, on my pork shoulders, on my ribs, beef or pork, because I cannot tell you guys everything. I can't, especially not in a public forum. I'm not out here to give you a recipe on how to cook. I'm out here to give you suggestions and show you how I do things. And if you can incorporate a dashism into what you're doing, then I'm doing something right. Shoot, Dickie, you ain't saying nothing but a word. He says beef ribs are my favorite. Yes, indeed. We are so once a year new meal prep. Wow, that's what's up. Beef ribs are in fact awesome. Fantasy says beef ribs are my favorite. Prime rib meat, all up in there. Yeah, buddy. Dale says I bought cat food, treats, and litter. Now that's one thing I didn't do. I didn't get any litter. What up with you, Josh? I have one cat and a 125-gallon reef tank. I guess you're telling the cat to go fishing, huh? Troy says, New Orleans, just make sure you cook the beef ribs long enough for them to get tender. You won't be sorry. So in case you don't know, I cook beef ribs like I cook brisket. I'm telling you, just be patient. Be patient. Fantasy says cook the color, not temp. No, I cook to temp. Because there are times when you can have a dirty fire and that piece of meat will look great but it's not cooked properly. If times get tough, the cat is the first on the pit. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The cat is gainfully employed around my house. You guys know or see that I have woods behind my house. Hopefully, you guys have picked up and seen that I have woods behind my house. So the cat is here to help ensure that there are less mice that run through, through the house in the winter and in the cold months. So she's gainfully employed. Um, yes, Dale says. Um, wait a minute. Grumpus says, "Ha, he's getting his cat fattened up now." You guys are hilarious. Oh man, Dale says always gotta have your own spin on your cook. Absolutely correct. Definitely agree, Chef. Thank you, sir, for checking in. Definitely be easy and take care. All right. He says it's been real. Off to get up. Go get fired up. I guess. Stay Gucci, everybody. Temp equals low and slow. Time equals is done and good. All right. Well, I'll take that, Baracho, Eric. Eric, you're on a lonely island tonight. There's only one Eric here. That is crazy. Why are there only one Eric? One Eric. They're not multiple Erics. Jay, patience, man. Uh, uh she says, probe before you pull off. Yes, indeed. Terry says, always cook the temp. That sounds like something I would say. I have a temp gauge in the whole time. Well, thermometers are your friends, man. Do not be afraid to use thermometers. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Jay says, I thought Tom and Jerry were cool. Cat and the mouse. He says he never tempts. He's only tempts with chicken because of his daughter. Well, all right. Jack, Betty, how you guys doing this evening? Not you, Jack, Mr. Hockett. We got Jack, the barbecue cigarette smoker. Um, Jack Wagon. How are you guys doing out there in Colorado? No, you're not in Colorado still, are you? Or are you somewhere else? I can't remember. Sorry. I don't remember you were saying you were in Colorado. Jack says, let's see. Smoke them if you got them. Betty. Hi, Betty. Thank you guys so very much for popping in and hanging out with me, with us, joining in and making this a part of your Wednesday evening. All right. Almost time to go get another beer or two. Diggy says, I'll watch temp, but I won't pull until the probe is butter on certain items. Yep. They had to make way for the king. Eric, you got jokes. You got jokes. Actually, you know what? I think Eric Moreno might be the reigning Eric. I think he might be the reigning Eric. So, Dale says, am I still enjoying the Inkbird? So, the Inkbird, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the Inkbird. I find the Inkbird is it's abrasive. Um, my wife hates the thing because the alarm, the sound of the alarm when it pops on, it is jolting. It is jolting. And then the whole problem is when the alarm pops on, it takes a while, like a couple seconds, for me to get to the app, to get it open, to be able to, turn the alarm off. So you figure 10 to 15 seconds of the thing like blaring. Okay, an alarm sound. One of the other things too that I don't like about it is if you don't open the app up every hour or so, it disconnects. and when it disconnects from the transmitter, you lose the data that you had for your cook. All right, so let's see. Mimi kills to 65 minutes in, and I'm just now getting notification. Oh no, Mimi. Well, sorry you just got the notification, but I appreciate the fact that you were able to be here. But Mimi, you know what you can do? You can set a calendar reminder on your phone, on your, just set it up on your calendar, 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what time zone you're in, but 9 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. I try to go live. So that it is, I mean, it doesn't change. Jack is now in Indiana. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Maybe because, I'm foreign. But yeah. Fort Johnson, Bambi and Thumper must have gotten a memo. They going to hunt us if you don't have any more food. P.S. Send it to the cows. Shoot. Yo, Dale, it is. I mean, I try to be nice and say abrasive, but you're absolutely right. It is loud as hell, and it's like, ah! Like there is no in between. The what are they called? The Maverick. Sorry, brain fart there. The Maverick ones, they're like, yo, the Inkbird, wah, 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 wah. Yo, man, yo, it is like, yo, why are you so loud? Why are you so loud? Hey, Lou, no worries. You didn't miss much. They cleared it up for me. Well, that's what's up, Dickie. Chef Johnny. I guess we can't have more than one chef in the in the live stream at a time. We had Chef Oral. I think it's Oral Oriel. Sorry. But Chef Johnny is here. Chef Johnny, I made a quip the other day. I was talking in the one of the messenger groups, and I was saying that if things keep up and like people were talking about how they couldn't find meat, and I was like, yo, there's some deer that like to frequent the bottom of the driveway. Like if push comes to shove, and I have to go down there and like stake out in the garage and wait for some deer to come through, I said I'm gonna have to look at a Chef Johnny video and watch how to butcher a deer or something. So, Smokehouse says, "Hey y'all, I was just cheating watching Smoking Joe's Barbecue Pit." I think we put Smokehouse on timeout. What do you guys think? Nah, man. Joe only does a live stream once a year. So yeah. Jay says, my brother-in-law got his 22-inch river grill. I believe it has a cool hinge system and a half rack for $60. I'm thinking of upgrading the river to a river cheddar. Well, that's what's up. Yo, it is like a fire alarm, and it is a break. Like it is off-putting how loud it is. Fantasy. So I also have an Ivation. I have Ivation and I just said the name. And why can't I think of what it is? Maverick. So it seems like Maverick must have lost the patent, or Ivation and Maverick were like the same company for a little while, but the whole thing was the Maverick ones were more expensive. The Ivations, I actually was able to get them on sale or cheaper, like almost half the price. So I have a few Ivation stuff and I have a few Maverick stuff, but they work together. They work in conjunction with each other, and all of the components are interchangeable. Dickie says, sorry to hit and run, but kids gotta eat. Y'all have a good one. You too, sir. Thank you very much for hanging out, popping on. Hey, if meat gets low around here, I'm going hunting. I promise you that. You know what, Chef Johnny, how much weight have you lost so far? Because I think that elk hunt is coming. If Fireboard alarm is crazy loud. Yeah, woke up my neighbor. Wow, yeah, because you know it's outside. Yeah, whew. I have seen the Bearded Butchers, man. I don't want to watch the Bearded Butchers, man, because I will get inspired to just want to butcher something. Deer are always in his backyard, Dale says. That's what's up. What's the call-in number, Mike? Mike says, there is no call-in number, unfortunately. I'm actually using my phone to do this live stream. Plus, he's a Cowboy fan. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. That's what I say about Cowboys fans. This is Oklahoma Joe. I want them to send me one of them drums, like 55-gallon orange ones. Duck Papa. Yo, what's up with you? Okay. Now's the time for people to think twice about electric smokers and learn how to cook on sticks. Eric, man, but not everybody has access to sticks, especially not sticks enough to be able to cook and run a smoker. Chef Johnny says he lost 100 pounds. I know he lost 100. I thought it was more than 100. He says he has 10 pounds to go for the elk hunt. Well, Chef Johnny, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Jay, you know what's funny? I actually thought about, I said, you know, I need to go get some charcoal. I was talking to my wife about it. I said, I'm going to go get some charcoal. I thought about getting charcoal and propane because my wife, now that it's warmer, she will get out and cook on her own grill too. So Chef Johnny Duck Papa says, what's the best grinder and stuffer for someone starting out for sausage making? Probably one that you can get on my wife actually bought a sausage maker or like a meat grinder or sausage maker for her Cuisinart. I bought her that Cuisinart years ago, and she doesn't use it very often. Of course, the mixer kind of sits in the corner, but so she bought the sausage making attachment, and I plan to use it soon. It's just I can't use it yet because we are still doing the pescatarian thing for Lent. I think we're 20 days in or 21 days in, so we're halfway there. Dale says, I learned how to use an offset on the Oklahoma Joe Highland. All right. Chef Johnny says, I'm shooting for 220 by July. I've been stuck at 260 for a few weeks, losing inches but no pounds recently. Well, that means you're losing fat and gaining muscle. Unfortunately, muscle is heavier than fat is, so you're still going to be shrinking, quote unquote, but you'll still weigh the same. Duck Papa says, I have a KitchenAid Cuisinart. Well, isn't the Cuisinart not the food processor, but like a mixer, like a stand mixer? Like I said, that's what my wife bought the sausage maker for. Lou, man, don't apologize for popping out. Hey, wait a minute. You don't have school. Sorry to cut it short tonight, but my son is asleep. He goes, I sleep. Hey, I understand. Chef Johnny says, I have a Weston grinder and stuffer. I also have an attachment for my KitchenAid, and it works great if you're not doing much. So that's what I like to hear, Chef Johnny, because that will be how I will be doing it. The young says, my next door neighbor backyard chicken's starting to look delicious. Let them be gone too long. I'm hopping that fence. Time out. If you hop the fence and start chasing after a chicken, you better get that on video. I'm just saying. I would love to see you in a gray sweatsuit and some chucks and a sweatband, Rocky Balboa style, trying to catch a daggone chicken. Just saying. Putting it out there. I would love to see that. I mean, I know anybody else want to see that? Because I know I would love to see that. Sheldon says, I'm thinking about getting a smoker for my 10-year-old to practice on. I'll be completely honest with you, Sheldon. You probably want to start them with grilling. Only reason I say that is because grilling is hot and fast, And people are afraid of the heat, but the whole thing is if you can get them to manage the heat. Now, hear me out. If you can get them to manage the heat and understand the dynamics of cooking with heat, with a higher heat, they will be more prone to be able to accept and understand how to cook on a lower heat. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I have a number 8 limb grinder, and I wish I got a little bigger. All right. If I lose inches, my wife will leave me, Jack says. I'm sure Betty hits you. I'm sure. And Betty, if you didn't hit him, you have my permission to hit him. Just. We're gonna take a moment and wait for Jack to recover. As maybe Betty knocked him out. Yeah. I'm getting my 5-year-old one this summer, Fantasy says. No school, but I have to post assignments, lessons when my classes are. Google Classroom is the future. Take care. Hey, Lou, be easy, man. Definitely be easy. And if you guys need New Orleans, check out Keith's seasoned firewood. Good prices. He has a lot of hard to find firewoods for good prices, too. Well, that's what's up. Man, Troy, you ain't never lied. He said kids have short attention spans, too. Absolutely correct. I think the whole thing is, you know what? If you get them cooking hot and fast, then you can determine their, I won't say aptitude, but you can determine their, want or like their engagement in wanting to cook. If they're there and they're into it, and they can cook for half an hour, 45 minutes on the grill, then maybe you can introduce something like salmon. Salmon is a very quick cook, and salmon can take an hour, hour and a half to cook, depending on your temperature. And maybe they have the attention span for that, and then you build upon that. For him, a little Joe Grill already for his birthday on March 27th. Well, that's what's up, Fantasy. That is dope. I started cooking and grilling at an early age. Yeah, like yesterday, Jay. Jay's only like 13 at an early age. Jay's barely legal. Well, nothing wrong with that, man. Fantasy says he wants to be like Dad. Bad. I see what you did there. You're rhyming. See, kids like the fire part. Little pyros. That's how I got into it. I used to, dude, I remember being in my backyard and wanting to light the grill and using like a quarter of the bottle of lighter fluid, like every time. Every time. Mom, we need more lighter fluid. It's all gone. And I would cook because it was just my mom, my younger brother, and myself. And I would cook like a pack of hot dogs, something like that. Oh, man. Fantasy says, we will start them with burgers and dogs. I started at 8. Well, that's what's up, you guys. Hopefully, you guys have seen the video of me having my kids being outside cooking with me. I just haven't had them outside cooking with me on the grill because it's been so cold lately. I won't say so cold. Adam from What's Up Welders says, I started in my mid to late 30s. Wished I had gotten into grilling sooner. I don't have hours to smoke. Very busy. So here's the thing, Adam. You multitask. That is the only thing that gets smoking done when you have a busy schedule. Multitasking. So don't tell me you haven't, or don't tell me you don't have the hours. You do. You do. If you can be outside working in your garage for 6 hours, then you can smoke something for 6 hours. Because as soon as you start that cook, then you get in your garage, do what you need to do. In between welding one piece, you go out, check on your smoker, adjust it, add some wood, do whatever you need to do, go back to your welding. Where there's a grill, there's a way. That's what I always say. All right, let's see. Jay says starting them off with smoked hot dogs wrapped in bacon. All right. Kids have various stories. Attempt. What are we talking about? Agreed, Eric. Agreed. Back then, I remember the lighter fluid was what was like gasoline. Whoosh, yes indeed. What you trying to say? You trying to say I'm an old smokehouse? What you trying to say? Like what you trying to say? Troy says gonna get my granddaughter into it when she gets a little older. That's what's up, man. Just practice safety. Proper safety around the grills and such. We don't want to hear about grandkids and kids getting burnt up. Definitely, or houses being burnt down. So just be careful. Uh Sheldon says, I remember my first time on the grill. It was more fire than chicken. Fun times. Sure enough. Uh, Fantasy says, work from home like him. It's a lot easier. So Adam does or probably has the ability to work from home. The problem is he is a welder and then up under the hood. So he might not be afforded the same opportunities to be able to work on something or cook something. So cold I'm not being able to light up a grill. Shoot, Chef Johnny, I understand. Um, but you know what, Chef Johnny, it seems like when you do your videos, at least as of late, the ones that I've seen, you always have help. Your son was in the video, and your son's friend was in the video with the wings. I can't remember if it was a girl or a guy who helped you with the sausage, and then you had a girl in the latest video, it's like Bianca maybe. I don't know why Bianca jumps out at me, but I can't remember what it was you cooked. I've been thinking about that just now. Why can't I think of what it was you cooked? But nonetheless, you always seem to have some help, Chef Johnny. Alberto says saludos from Tijuana. Salud para ti. No, that's not how. How would you say? Right back at you. I don't know how to say right back at you. Well, salud también. All right. I guess that's the best I can do with my broken Spanish. Betty Jack says Betty's the pyro here. I watched her light my barrel stove with my weed burner. She almost lost her eyebrows. Shh, don't talk about a woman's eyebrows. Remember the kids, they need to be waist level with the grill and don't need burning faces. Now Jay presents or reminds us of a very important fact. Um, they do need to be tall enough to be able to operate a grill because just like you said, you do not want to you don't want them to burn their faces or eyebrows off and such. Jay says he has his daughter stand on the chair if she's outside with him. All right. Oh man, Dale, you and me both. He says I wish Walmart still sold Western lump charcoal. I loved it. Hopefully it'll come back. Just keep your eyes on it. Obviously, 'tis the season. Chef Johnny, there's nothing wrong with that. He says I'm getting old. I can't do it by myself anymore. Shoot, I don't know, my buddy Nick. And actually, can we take a moment to convey our condolences? My buddy Nick, he just lost his father. Um, Sorry, man. My condolences. Like I said, I saw him this afternoon for the viewing. I stopped past the funeral home on my way home just to make sure he knew he had my support. Big up. Um, you know, as much as Nick annoys me, he is definitely a ride or die homie. So my condolences, Nick, and thanks for popping in. Well, Dale, not everybody has the ability to get B&B charcoal. Fantasy, I've never cooked on it, so I think I some B&B. I have something in the works. Got something in the works. You to try B&B, my local Ace has some. I better get it before they close. Darn. Speaking of closing, I was supposed to be in a wedding in May in Florida, and I had to buy a suit. So I went to the men's warehouse, got fitted for this suit, and I was supposed to go in there and pick it up. But duh, of course, men's warehouse is only open from like noon to 5 nowadays, and yeah. Little hair. That was a dude in my neighborhood growing up with the burn scar on his face. His nickname was Steak. Oh man. That is horrible. His nickname was Steak. Savage. Well, Chef Johnny, thank you, sir. Que onda, Gui? Yo, I'm just stuck. My man said his nickname was Steak. Troy, what neighborhood did you grow up in, bruh? Like, where was that neighborhood? Like, I'm wow. That's crazy. Dag on. Like, that is just wrong. Eric says death sucks. My uncle passed Wednesday while working out. You never know when it's your time. Eric Thomas says, "What's up, man? How you doing this evening?" Troy says, "West side of LA." Hot gooey way. Man, I thought y'all Cali cats were more chill than that. My man said they called him Steak. Damn. George says his condolences. He lost his mom almost 3 years ago. Let me just say, too, time out. I've known my man Nick. I've known Nick. Shoot. How long have I known Nick now? I feel like I've known Nick for 8 to almost 10 years. And today was the first time I ever saw him in a suit. You know, that whole, yeah, I said 8 to 10 years. So he says 2012. And, yo, you clean up well, kid. You clean up well. All right, let me just say that. Though he still had his sunglasses on the back of his head. We're just, it's okay. He had on a nice suit. His tie was tied properly with a big old knot. You know, we give credit what credit is due. Look, Baracho, who is an Eric, who was the first Eric here this evening, says, Eric Thomas, no! I'm the only E. Dude, it's so funny, you know. There's a friend of mine, his name is Tony, and I know him, you know, a car guy. And mind you, when I go to a lot of my Volkswagen events, there are not many black folks, okay? Not many brothers. And Tony and I, it's the joke between us, just like Eric. Hey, I was here first, or are you here? All right, I'll go ahead. I'll leave. You know, so we can. It can only be one of us at a time. So yeah. Troy, I understand, man. Yeah, Nick, that's the first time I've seen you in the suit. When else have I seen you in the suit? Damn, dude, I barely see you in pants. When? Well, yeah. When was the last time I saw you in the suit, or could have seen you, or would have seen you in the suit? The weddings we've been to, or I've been to from folks in the group, you weren't there. So yeah. Cali active. Uh, well, Eric. Eric says it could be worse. His nickname is Gordo. Yeah, I understand. I get called that too. Um, the guy that does my tires, and I think he's from El Salvador. Uh, and guy, of course, Nick. I mean, I understand. Court, weddings, funerals. I get it. I definitely get it. Um, but the guy that does my tires, now I'll get used tires for my cars just because they're. It's like I feel not a moral obligation, but yeah, I feel like buying new tires is wasteful. So I'll buy used tires. So I got some used tires, and I typically will wait, or I'll tell him, "Yo, I'm coming in. I'm getting some tires. Give me four that match." And he will hold off, put some else to the side, and I'll get tires that match. But I was having issues with two tires. Two of my tires, the front two tires, potholes, man, pothole area. I had bubbles in each of the tires. So he replaced the tires for me recently. And I get there and he's like, Gordo, ¿qué pasa? Come on, man. Chill with that. uh, yeah, Troy, you know what? You're absolutely correct. I'd rather be fat than skinny. No one trusts a skinny cook. Eric, I can attest and agree. Ayo, fat boy. Definitely sounds worse than gordo. All right, definitely sounds worse. Yeah, Eric. I usually say sabatruco. Okay, but yeah, salvadoreño. Get it? I get it. Uh, yeah, I've worked with a couple of Salvadorians, and I usually say salvatruco. Oh, why not, Nick? He said the suit will never be worn again. Was it rented? Well, John, not all of us can be skinny. You know what you need to do? That just says you're not a good enough cook if you're skinny. Just saying. Come on, hurry up, finish getting that smoker built, and then you can fatten yourself up. John. I like that. Shoot. All right, guys. So, what's it gonna be? We have about a half an hour left. I'm only 4 beers in. I might go get another couple because I think I set the limit on beer to 6 on a live stream. How would you say smoker? Is that fumador? Fumadoreño? I don't know. Like, how do you say smoker? That's what I would call you, Jay. John, whatever. Skinny people don't eat. Hence the fact you're still skinny. No, I know faster metabolism are definitely a thing. Uh, Adam, there's nothing wrong with listening. Listen in. All right. Well, understand, Nick. Understand. Not gonna fault you for that one. Definitely not. When are you headed back to the Eastern Shore? Because Ha! All right, that's a good one. Another good one. Boosted Plinko, my buddy Nick, he says, also, don't trust a tattoo artist with no tats. But here's the thing. Someone who can get tattoos doesn't mean that they can give tattoos. Most tattoo artists, or a lot of tattoo artists, cannot tattoo themselves in odd places. I know a few people who have tattooed themselves, but most people can't. Let's see who else is in the chat. What's up, Johnny? Or excuse me, Jim is here from Suburban Barbecue. I think about it, Adam. Nah. I didn't chug a couple off camera, and I won't. I'll chug them on camera, man. All right. But the whole thing is, like, I set it up so that I wouldn't get up and I'm sorry, I'm looking down. I'm looking at my laptop at the comments because I, for once, am caught up with the comments. Wow. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? I am caught up with the comments. I know. It's amazing. Amazing. All right. Going to get two more. My friend is Samoan and wants to get a traditional tattoo with the pig bone. Now that, no sir. In case you guys don't know, Samoans get ink done with a pig bone attached to a stick. So they kind of have a stick, and then the tattoo artist taps the stick. They tap the stick, and the stick pokes the ink into the skin. So you know how you have a traditional tattoo gun? It's like, all right. The Samoans use a pig bone with, I don't know what type of ink that they use, and a stick to tap to tap that in. Whew. Man. All right, I'm gonna put these in the recycling and come back with two more. Tonight was not a good night for my fast. I am actually hungry. I think the beer made me hungry. And I'm about to get something to eat. Nick, you got that. That's 10 LS Turbo. But I can't fit in without using the chrome chain steering wheel, lowrider style. Well, Jack, I approve. Well, Eric, we have another Eric in the building. Eric, you're Eric number 3 tonight. Take a deli number. Now serving. Fancy says, tats are like smokers. You can never have too many. This is a good beer. It's good and cheap. It's good and low in sugar. And it's good and cheap. Eric, no worries, man. I appreciate you popping in. You been cooking anything lately? Talking into buying a better beer. And for the record, this is a good beer. You used to talk him into drinking a good beer. This is a good beer. Dang it. Oh, I am chilly. Oh, yeah, there you can see the goosebumps. Cold beer. It's chilly in this room. I'm about to turn the fireplace on behind me. Look, these things don't get me good and drunk. They'll give me a little buzz. Like right now, I'm in a good place. Potato God. All right. Okay. Hello to you too. So, Potato God says, I am the Potato God and you must praise me. Little do you know, I am the only one with God privileges. And I can do things like this. We're going to, yeah, I can make you quiet. How about that? Come in my live stream, flex, and talk about your God. No, not in here. Yes. John says Walmart is crazy right now. Everywhere is crazy right now. Chef Johnny says less filling and great taste. Agreed. What? Eric. What? Eric says he put his house on the market and sold it in 6 hours. Needless to say, I am now super busy packing, boxing, and moving soon. Where are you moving, Eric? Are you moving closer to me? Are you where are you moving? Eric has 2 houses, I believe. I think he's got a lake house and he has a regular domicile. Yeah. Adam says he's ordering some flat expanded metal for the smoker and in Santa Maria. Work offers some raised expanded metal, but it plays havoc on a spatula. I recommend using raised expanded in a charcoal basket or firebox, just cause. But the flat expanded for the cook services. He said he doesn't even live in Idaho. Moving out of the lake house, super excited. Oh, moving out to the lake house. All right, well that's what's up, Eric. Uh-oh. Jay, that's what's up, man. Jay says he's thinking about moving to Alaska. Excuse me, Hawaii. Big difference there. Oh man. Freaking Eric. Eric says I just moved into a box under I-70. So, fun fact. Did you know that I-70 starts in Baltimore and runs west all the way across the country? So I can come and see you in Kansas City. Troy, thank you very much for hanging out. Handyman, hello. Awesome, Adam. Great minds think alike. Congratulations, Eric. Eric says once he gets settled, he'll be able to cook every day. Shoot. But to be completely honest with you, cooking every day is overrated. cops pick me up and ask where I live, I tell them to pick a bridge. Well, that's what's up, Eric. Definitely. Congratulations. Does it really matter where in Kansas? No, I don't know. Okay, I don't know why we cut out there for a second. Oh, Jay, what's funny is there are cops seem to be not. I saw something. Where was I? What was I? Oh, one of the counties, the surrounding counties to Baltimore, Anne Arundel County, I believe. They basically said, hey, if you have a problem and it's like you need police assistance, if it's something that can be like a report can be filed online, please do so. Here are the things that you can file online as opposed to having to have an officer, excuse me, respond to your home. What kind of cooler do you wish you had? What kind do you not have and wish you did? Cooler? Um, so I have I think it's like a igloo cooler I picked up from Sam's, and it was one of those things where I walked into Sam's, and the cooler price is normally like $70, and it was on sale for $20, and I bought one, and it works great. The only problem I have with it, it is white, and it shows all of the dirts, Yeah, like a cooler. But I mean, if money were no object, then what are those things called? Why can't I think of those really expensive coolers? Oh, cooker. They probably meant to say. Um, so Adam says, what kind of cooker do I wish I had, and what kind do I not have and wish I did? Okay. Well, seeing as I was on the cooler track, um, yeah, Yeti. Thank you guys. Um, but yeah, I would really want a Yeti, but I just I don't know if they're necessarily worth it. All right, so let's see. Jay says he had to buy a mini fridge, forget a cooler. Oh, that's what's up, B. Well, congratulations. If things getting worse, me and my family is coming up there, and I'm bringing the grills. Well, come on up, John. You can stay in the garages. I don't have any other room for you. One that says Camels. Used to be able to order them out of the cigarette company. I agree, Jack. So, my buddy Nick, all right, he told me about Duluth Trading Company, and if you do not know about Duluth Trading Company, you need to know. All right, you need to know about Duluth Trading Company, and I'll show you why. Let's see if I can get this. All right, oh, you can't see. Hold on. I can barely see the daggone screen here, but we're going to do this. So, these are Duluth Trading pants, and yo, they are like super stretchy, and they're worth it. Now, they're like $80 a pair, but Man, they are big guy friendly. They are big guy friendly. Plenty of room for all the things you need room for, and super duper stretchy. I was picking up a arcade cabinet or pinball machine, and I stepped into Vanna or out of Vanna, and I tore my pants. Uh, and I tore my pants, and I said, "Hell no!" And I looked into these pants that both of my big guy friends had been talking about for a while. Yeah. The look. Well, fantasies. Let's do a cook this summer. All right. I actually been looking at fire pits and converting it into a ghetto ranch king. That thing that whoever makes, dude. Jay, I would love to see you cook on that. Huh. No pinch, no sweat, no stink. Eric knows. Hey Jay, man, I'm pretty fit, man. I'm pretty fit, and to be completely honest, I've been having issues with my knees lately. I think the doctor, I find out on Friday, the doctor's probably gonna tell me I have tendonitis in my knees, both of them. Yes, both of them. So my knees are actually on fire right now. Getting up and getting up and getting back into chairs or sitting in chairs and going upstairs has been rather excruciating lately, to the point where I'm like, yo, screw this, something's wrong. I need to find out what the problem is and go to the doctor and get it taken care of. Jack says $80. Nope. Sweatpants are $6.99. The problem though, Jack, you can't fit everything you need to in your pockets. Like, I have the fire hose cargo pants on right now, and like, oh, let me just forget what am I doing with my life? Let me just show you. Can you know what? Ah, well, the problem is the light isn't on. The fan is on. Okay, so here I am, right? Now let's just do, there's crap in my pockets. So, set of keys, we got receipts, my business cards, a lighter, my chapstick, and this is my left pocket. Okay? So these are the cargo pants. Right pocket or back pocket. Back left pocket is where I keep my cell phone. Right pocket, I have this wallet. This wallet is for all of those club cards and savings cards, and things like that. Front right pocket. Well, before we get to the front right pocket, we have, I have the Walt folding knife. Okay, keep on my pocket edge. Then I have my wallet for the everyday use credit cards and cash. I keep the cash separate from my wallet. Hey, if somebody comes and tries to rob me, I don't carry cash. Here are my cards. And actually, I'll give them these cards, the savers. All right. So yeah. And then in this pocket also some pens. Can you see the pens? Let me put it out to the side. Some pens and change, right? Normal stuff. Now let's talk about the cargo pockets. Okay, we're starting to get into the cargo pockets. In this pocket, I have my badge for work. I have a set of headphones. I have my RSA token to be able to get logged on. Oh, and a USB-C, like a 3-foot USB-C cord. Oh, and also my Bluetooth headphones in the left pocket. In the right pocket, so hopefully you guys can see, there's a smaller outside pocket, a bigger outside pocket, and then the big pocket here. So you can see 1, 2, 3. And these things are so stretchy. Like, I carry the mini tripod, okay? I have the GoPro in my pocket. And also, this is the old camera, the one that they repaired, the old camera. Now also, I keep the new camera on my hip. Okay? And then also my work cell phone. I love these pants because I fit everything in these pants. Everything, Jack. They are worth the $80. And no, I didn't pay $80. I will buy them when they are on sale for $60 usually, or even if I can get them for 50. But still, don't really crack my knees. Um, is I don't even know. Yeah, shoot, Chef Johnny. Thank goodness I am south of 400 pounds, but yeah, yeah. Jack says all I need is room for his CCP 380. There's nothing wrong with that. No, handyman, I don't wear jeans, man. I wear more cargo pants than I do jeans. They've been low, so I took dealer to get direct hookup on them in Blue Springs. All right, 2 wild, yeah, man. All them cards and stuff. Uh, I do not need a man satchel. That's why I have all these pockets. That's why I don't need I don't need a bag because I have all these pockets. What's up, Jeff? Northeast Beast. He says, "Hey yo!" All right, love it when you guys walk in and say, "Hey yo." He says, "Adam says, dude, you're like MacGyver." I used to carry a multi-tool, but I stopped carrying the multi-tool. Grumpus says, "I'm freaking Batman. Those pants look good for what I do. Might need to get a pair." Dude, Jay, I'm telling you, they have this pair of pants that I have. Oh, I didn't even tell you. There is a hidden inside pocket in the pants. Yo, when I reach into my left leg pocket, I feel the pocket, and it is crazy because what the hell is this? If you reach in from the inside, so it's like a magazine, like a secret pocket on the inside. I mean, I love these pants. I wish they weren't $80 a pair. Seriously. These suspenders to hold them up. No, so Smokehouse, I am discovering, and I won't say discovering, but I am having a problem. I have a plastic, again, so I have a plastic tactical belt, and it slides. Not that I traveled very much, and not that I traveled very much, but I got tired of having to take my belt off to go through airport security and other metal detectors. So I got a plastic latch belt, and man, it is. I can get out of my car or sit in my car, and then the belt, the latch, comes apart from the actual belt. I like it, and I don't like it. So, fantasy barbecue, you can get put on timeout too. Y'all win one Super Bowl in like 60 years, and you talking about a damn dynasty. Come on, son. Come on, son. Jeff says he's going with 9mm minimum. Well, dude, yes, Adam, but wait, there's more. Definitely, and it is a hidden pocket. Like the first time I put them on, I'm like, man, these things are awesome. Like there's so much stretch and flex in these pants. Yo, I could sell the hell. Obviously, I mean, I just did a pretty decent job. I wish I had a an affiliate link or something to share with you guys. But like in all seriousness, I love these pants. Like seriously. Thanks again, Nick. My bro. When are you gonna throw airports? Because in airports, I used to go to shoelace belt. Jack says, we had a guy that had a lot of pockets like that when I was a kid. We made him move. Why did you make him move? Did you run around the recess yard with your hands down your pants? No. I did not, Eric. Thanks. Uh, Go Gadget. I have definitely heard that one before, and I'm a firm believer of being prepared, and I keep tools on me. I do. So, oh, so Nicole, Gabby's girl, 18-inch and Maria, but this Rona, I know I won't use it. Yeah. Jeff says 8,736 cases and 149 deaths. Jeez. I saw today that in Italy they had 4,000 or over 4,000 new cases today. That's nuts. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Jeff, when I was in Texas, there was one in Round Rock. Um, it was Round Rock. And then, oh man, I was actually kind of pissed. So we were there in Round Rock because we went to the Round Rock, had Round Rock donuts. But there was one in Round Rock when we were there on Saturday morning before we took our flight. And they didn't open up until like 9 or 10 o'clock. And we were in Round Rock at like 8. So I think they opened up at 10. And we were there too early. And my wife says, hey, do you want to go back? And I'm like, no, because if I go back, I'll just spend too much money. And for what I'm going back for, then I have to put in the luggage and take it home. I said, I'll just order some when I get home. And I haven't, yeah. Jack. Well, okay. Yeah, Jeff. Trust me. I when I looked it up, I was like, oh man, I could order some and go pick them up, from Round Rock. But it was like it was. We were a good hour there a good hour before they opened up. Hmm. Okay, Eric. I'll buy. What are Jinko jeans? I don't wear jeans either. I'm definitely a cargo pants kind of guy. I haven't worn jeans, or I probably can count on one hand how many times I've worn jeans in the last like probably 5 years. Um, Jay said he was going to ask him for a sponsor. Who? Oh, Gabby's Grill. Okay. I think if I had it, I could do a lot more on the Trevor. Now that you're absolutely right, Jay. I agree. The only problem, Jay, is I think the dude that runs Gabby's Grills, because I know after looking into a Gabby's Grill, the guy that runs Gabby's Grills is a family man, and Gabby obviously is his daughter. And I don't know whether or not his views would align with your views, your 420 views. So, got to be careful with that. And I know you live in a state where it's legal and other things like that, but some people, they're gonna be closed minded. Not saying he is or is not, but yeah. Jack, thank you very much. Betty, bye. And if you haven't already popped him upside the head for his comment from earlier, hit him upside the head when he's not looking. And then when he turns around and is like, what was that for? That's when you say, and you know why. And you know why. Jay, that doesn't mean anything, man. If you're trying to run a business, you got to be kind of on the up and up and the straight and the narrow. So it depends. Good luck. Maybe you can talk to him and get one for yourself. Just says 420, bruh. It is 11:10. Gosh, you guys have got me over the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna be wrapping this up soon. Fantasy Barbecue says, Dash, I'm thinking about getting the new Gravity Fed smoker from Old Country Barbecue Pits. They sell them at Academy Sports. If you haven't, go check it out. I do not have an Academy near me, but is it like a big cabinet? Because Sheldon, I don't know if Sheldon is still here. I think it's Sheldon. Sheldon hit me up. It might not be Sheldon. Someone hit me up recently and sent me some pictures of their gravity fed smoker. It looks like it's insulated gravity fed. Adam, to answer your question, that will be the smoker that I will want. A charcoal gravity fed smoker. Yes, please. Best of both worlds. I can go take naps in between having to service the smoker, making sure the temperatures don't get too high, making sure the temperatures don't get too low. That's what I need. For sure. No, Chef Johnny, I carry too much stuff on my person, and I need more pocket space than just jeans. And cargo pants are definitely man pants. They're utility man pants. Jack says, please all make it back here next time. You all are like our families. Definitely agree. If you have not heard me refer to you guys as the SDS, the Steel Drum Smokers Barbecue Family, yeah, you guys definitely are. You're my Wednesday night fam, for sure. Jeff says, Dash is right, though, on up and up. I'm going Jet. Good night, y'all. Jeff says the pellet Oklahoma Joe. Those of you guys who have the Oklahoma Joe, the pellet Oklahoma Joe, what do you guys think? I guess he's saying it was made by Masterbuilt. B says all his pants and shorts are cargos. Amazon has them cheap and great quality. That's what's up. No, yo, Wyatt, what's up, man? I'm sorry I'm making you tired. So this is beer number 6 and 2 hours on the live stream. And this morning I started my day at 4:30 and it is now 11:15. But if you guys do not know, and probably a lot of you don't, Notebook Movies is my man Wyatt. Okay? And is it Wyatt Elliott or Elliott Wyatt? I don't know why I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now. Maybe it's the 6 beers. But, I mean, anyway. He does FML videos on YouTube. And we've known each other through YouTube. Never actually met him in person. But, see? I have both the names, though, Wyatt. Yeah, have both the names. And I said Wyatt first. But we've known each other on YouTube for, 6-7 years now? Definitely. Jay, that's funny. He says, I'll let him know the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp. All right, William, thank you very much for hanging out. People be smoking more than meat on this channel tonight. Yes, indeed. Ooh. Wyatt Elliott. See? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. To be honest, I haven't commented on a video of yours in a while, but I watch them from time to time. The FML videos. Sometimes I'm left shaking my head like, why do you put yourself in that situation? How do you put yourself in that situation? This video on the gravity fed look nice. How much longer I got? Oh, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm about to yeah. MOU Records says new music alert. The whole mixtape is sick. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Why can't I do what I'm trying to do? Oh, I know what I can do. Sorry, but you're timed out. Jay, you definitely need to do a cooking video. Wyatt, on what, man? He said we should do a collab on what? Plus, you're too busy for me, man. I'm a little guy. You know, I'm just trying to be like you when I grow up. I want a play button, man. I want a play button. All right, let's see. Doug Papa says, have you checked out Trend Kill Barbecue channel lately? He uploads almost every single day. He's putting out tons of content. No, I have not. Well, why the contact information is in the about page. Just shoot me an email. But we can figure something out. I mean, even if I do some voice work for you, or you know how sometimes you do things over the phone, maybe I can be the person on the phone on the other end. I don't know. But I am getting ready to end it, guys. I have to get up in the morning. And actually, the video for tomorrow is still not finished, so I need to work on it and get it done for tomorrow. So thank you guys so very much, as always, for hanging out with me. Greatly appreciate it. And for you hanging out. And I will see you guys next time. Wyatt, hit me up, man, please. And we can figure something out. In your mouth barbecue. All right. Handy Man says, have a good one. Fantasy says, good night, family. Great chat as always. Eric, deuces, man. Have a great evening, and be safe out there. Everybody be safe. Wash your hands. Don't do anything stupid. Don't lick any toilet seats while on planes. Idiot. Yeah. B, I'm not even going to read that aloud. I'm not even going to read that aloud. Jay, be easy. Tell Violet I said hi, and the missus I said hello as well. Adam, tell the missus and the family I said hello. Grumpus, you be easy. Later to you too. All right, guys, I am out. 95,000. This Andre says, I love you like play cousins. Excuse me. See ya. Mimi, good evening. Have a good one. You also stay safe. And I'm gone.